Hello beautiful people, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi and in today's video I am going to be setting up my September planner for you guys. Now, to my surprise, y'all really liked my last planner video that I did for July. And I did set up an August planner, which you just saw me kind of glance over just so you could kind of see what it looked like with a little bit more stuff on it than was in July. But I decided not to film it because I think these might get kind of repetitive if I do them every month, because it's not like my bullet journal or I'm doing a new theme every month. So I'm not sure how entertaining that would be for you guys, but if you do want to see it every month, let me know down in the comments, because y'all did really enjoy that. I'm not sure if it was just because it was the first one and I'm kind of figuring it out as I go, but for the most part, I like the calendar spread or setup so far, and I'm sticking with it. And then I did the same here with my little goals page. I set that up pretty similar, put some cute stickers on it. The main thing that I did differently in this month was I did not include a social media tracker, which, if you're wondering why this is different from my bullet journal, it's because I mostly use my bullet journal to track my life things, so like habits, mood, lifestyle things more than life itself, and this is more for dates, deadlines, video outlines, things like that, things of that nature, just kind of to organize my schedule more so than my habits per se. I really like the system. It works well for me because I don't feel the stress of having all that much stuff in my bullet journal, but I can still have it down on paper. I know I could use an online planner system and have it kind of at my fingertips, but my brain just works better if I have things written down. It helps me process what is going on, and I just like to be able to kind of see it spread out all on paper in a way that I set up, just because it makes sense to my brain perfectly. So again, I'm pretty much using the same calendar set up from July. Wow, I forgot how to speak English. The only difference is that there is a lot more on it because I am in college and doing college things now. There's not as much on it as I thought there would be, but there is still quite a bit more than was in July. The only thing that I haven't put on there yet is things that I don't know about yet, like tests or any project deadlines that are major. I've got a couple of halfway point project deadlines, but I'm not going to put those on there because I don't feel like it. I can put those in the weekly setup, which you will see much later. But I did change this from the last time I did one of these. I used a lot more colors to highlight in this than I did last month. I wanted variety because if I were sticking with the colors of the planner, I think it would get very boring very fast, and I don't want that. Plus, with different kinds of events, since I didn't leave myself that much room to specify in the coding itself, I decided to use color to kind of separate them. So for football, I used like a bright sunshine sunflower yellow, kind of similar to gold, which is my school's colors. If you're unfamiliar, go Tigers, MIZ. And then for other events, I used a nice blue, which is actually a really pretty blue. It's like my favorite blue that I own, I think. It's like kind of jean colored, but not really. It's a good blue. I do recommend the midliner blue. It's great. There are no holidays in September that I celebrate, so I didn't have to write any of those down, and I will add more things to it as I become aware of them. Again, this calendar is sort of more of a broad overview of things, so like videos, major events, holidays, birthdays, things like that. I don't include like work or rehearsals I don't include rehearsals in my weekly schedule either, but like extra rehearsals. Like sometimes I'll have rehearsals on Friday that I don't normally have unless it's a game day. So I will include those in my weekly setup, but not my calendar setup because I don't want it to become too overcrowded and jumbled. I like the cleaner look of not having literally every single meeting on there, and I think that is what the weeklies were intended for anyway, so that is what I will mostly use them for, but again, I will be going into more detail on that later. A side note is my new setup for recording things that I put on my desk, like my bullet journal and my planner. I am still kind of figuring it out. I've got this general setup that I think will work eventually, but I'm still working on figuring out exactly how to make it perfect. As you can see, it's a little bit wobbly at times, which is kind of annoying. And the lighting is not the best. I thought having the natural light would do really well, but I think I need to supplement it with something else because, as you can tell on the right side, it is incredibly dark, a little bit janky, but I think otherwise the angle is good, the range of vision is good. I don't really know how to phrase that, but you can see everything okay. I just gotta fix the lighting and figure out how to stabilize it. Maybe give myself a little bit more wiggle room, but then again, the planner is massive compared to like my bullet journal, so I might not need to worry about that as much. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Give me some input. Do you want a bigger field of view? Is the angle okay for you guys? I know I need to fix the lighting, so don't even cover me on that. I know it's bad. I am working on it. But moving is hard and stressful, and thank God I am finally settling into a routine again. I love the summer. Even though not having a routine can make things stressful, I can kind of settle into some semblance of a routine. But transitioning from the summer to the school year is just so hectic and stressful because of changing the routine that it makes my brain very upset. So sitting down to plan was definitely very relaxing to me because I could kind of see my schedule starting to form and my routine falling back into place. I can feel myself settling back into the routine, and I am just so excited to hit the ground running with all of the fun things I've got planned for this fall. Now, this is my first weekly. It does include some of August, but I think that's okay. So as you can see, I just put the sort of main events that I put on my calendar and then some additional practices, rehearsals like gymnastics, just so I can kind of see what is going on for that week in a more detailed view than I have in the calendar, and I do use the same code from the calendar. And then over on the side in the notes on this one, I write a color code for all of my classes and then all of the assignments that are due for that week. So hopefully I can knock them out at the beginning of the week and then have the end of the week to chill out and not stress about work. That is the plan. We will see how long I adhere to it. I am going strong so far, but it's also only like the third day of classes, so we'll see how that goes. My classes this year seem like they're gonna be pretty fun, though, or this semester anyway. They seem like they're gonna be pretty fun, and I'm very excited. I'm very nervous about my French class because I had to take a placement test, and if you don't know what Duolingo is, it is a language learning service that I have done 4 years of in French irregularly. It's not like I've done it religiously every single day for 4 years, but I've done quite a bit of French. I have never taken a formal French lesson in my entire life, so I am very nervous because this placement test that I had to take put me in French too, because I've done so much Duolingo. And yet I know none of the basic rules of the grammar or anything. I just kind of learned it from what Duolingo told me. So I am a little scared for my GPA right now, but pray for me. Hopefully we get through it. I'm going to be busting my butt to keep up with this French class. I am very excited. I love learning languages. I am just very nervous that it is above my skill level and I've signed up for more than I can take. We shall see. I'm also in a lot of credit hours because I am a double major and I am very nervous about that, but I'm also very excited. It doesn't seem like the course load is going to be too much for me to handle at this moment in time, but that could change later on. And then I've got a bunch of fun recitals and things to go to. I am just very excited about this semester overall and very optimistic about what is going to happen and how I am going to grow and improve both social media wise, socially, and in my classes. I think it's going to be a great semester and a great year. I am very happy to be back in Colombia. I missed it very dearly, and it is much cooler than it is in Texas. It is definitely at least 10 degrees cooler on any given day. I don't think we've hit above 92 since I've been here for the past 2 weeks. And that is such a blessing compared to the 105 that it is back home. So little things are great. I love it here so much. I love all the trees and all the people. It's just so good to be back. It feels so familiar, but it's grand, and I am finally starting to adjust to the new house and to the new setup for recording and to my new schedule. I am having a great time, and I hope you guys are also settling into your routines okay, and your school years and your new apartments or whatever. If you're in college like me, or if you just figured it was time for a new apartment, congratulations. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all have a wonderful school year, and I want to thank you for sticking with me through the end of this video. It has been a lot of me rambling about nonsense, but we made it, and I hope you learned a little bit about planning in the process. If you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. I post content like it twice a week. You can like the video because it's easy. You should comment because it makes me smile. And you should also check out my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description, because I post fun content about books and my bullet journal and sometimes important things about the YouTube channel. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all!